of Beau Greaves, who makes it 14 titles in a row. But we go back now to the round of 128. We start again, we start afresh, where now we are going to challenge the players over something a little bit different. Now it becomes not just a talent contest, it also becomes a bit of a stamina test as well. Some of the players have been sat around since early hours of this morning after taking early defeats, where for others they've got to get straight back on it again after taking some runs. Lauren Bloomfield went out early this morning, losing 4-2 to Robin Byrne, who had a good run herself, reaching through to the semi-finals of event number 1. For Emma, we have seen her on the streaming board already. She taken on Lisa Ashton and gave Lisa Ashton a bit of a fright after a victory over the 10-time world champion Trina Gulliver.
25.
And after a couple of attempts, Emma has won the bullseye. She'll be throwing first at the first match here of event number 2 on streaming board.
Just a reminder of how the final unfolded on your screen there for you.
45.
It was Beau Greaves who picked up that title, her 14th on the trot.
24.
But as for Lauren Bloomfield, 2 times she's made the quarterfinals on the women's series, and 1 run to the semi-finals as well. On those runs, stopped by Fallon Sherrick, Rhiannon O'Sullivan, and then in that semi-final, Lisa Ashton. We will keep you across 81. All of the matches as they unfold. Lauren Bloomfield currently on 419, Emma Martin on 375.
26.
After 2 visits to the board. Fair to say, Lauren hasn't started this
45.
game the way we know she can play.
.41.
So 249 here for Emma Martin. Treble required in order to get down to a finish. That won't be the case 22. Now, slipping into the 1.
Yeah, Lauren Bloomfield way back on 352 at the moment, minus these. And as you mentioned,
13.
A lot of different factors to consider when it comes to the second tournament of the day. I always find it fascinating going out and watching what various players do,
45.
especially if they're knocked out early in an event. I know Paul Nicholson often talks about maybe going out and getting a bite to eat or just leaving the surroundings
64.
just to...
Well, birthday cake was the gap, wasn't it, this afternoon?
Emma Martin on 182 minus these.
5.
Unable to leave a finish there from 182. Lauren Bloomfield a lot more further back, needs to find a couple of trebles here from 275 in order to get herself onto a finish. But you sort of get this, don't you, when you come into the start of the second tournament, just can 21. Get a little bit wayward as players just trying to feel themselves back into that competitive nature.
Yeah, Emma Martin now down to 156. And we did see, of course,
24.
a much higher level from her, didn't we, when she took on Lisa Ashton in the last 16 on the streaming board. Really struggling to find the line at the moment, isn't she?
15.
I don't know about you, but I had quite high hopes for this match.
Well, the last 3 visits, Emma Martin has only managed to score 41, which does leave 141. So she's slowly stumbling herself to the finish line, which would make this so ironic if this 141 goes, which it could do with a double 12.
129.
That would have been absolutely spectacular given everything that has come before. Well, nothing at all coming
24.
easy for these players at the moment. Emma Martin now, double 6 required. With Lauren Bloomfield on 138, and she manages to pin it. 1-0, Emma Martin leads.
11. $30. 58.
We apologise that you're not able to see the scoreboard at the moment. We are trying to rectify that issue for you, but we'll try our best until
95.
then to keep you abreast of what's going on.
77.
And a rare big treble at the moment for Lauren Bloomfield. Someone in this game who we've really enjoyed watching the progress
83.
of over the last couple of years. Someone who's looking to get herself into that next bracket of players.
26.
Just not happening today, though, is it, for Lauren Bloomfield? Didn't really happen for in event number 1, and at the moment, really struggling in regards to finding those scores, so much so, Emma Martin has nosed herself in front here.
60.
We do have 2 players through to the last 64 already. Felicia Blay and Vicky Proom,
60.
both with 4-0 wins.
Potential setup shot here for Emma Martin, 2-3-3.
$80.
That 80 there for Emma Martin does get her down to a finish.
80.
80 for Lauren Bloomfield doesn't. 189 for Lauren Bloomfield, so 6 darts here for Emma Martin from 153.
And she's going to need them.
24.
Doesn't make too much of a dent into the 153 that was left. Dent coming in here though for Lauren Bloomfield.
99.
99 brings her score down to 90. Just edges herself in front coming into the finishing stages. 129 here will not go.
$33.
90 required for Lauren Bloomfield. Treble 19. Not
24.
found.
$42.
That's just one of those games at the moment, isn't it? Neither of them able to grab it by the scruff of the neck and really make something happen.
And I'm almost not surprised to see that there. The big 16 would have left tops, but the darts have been very wayward at the moment for Lauren Bloomfield, and a wayward effort there doesn't mean she'll get a dart at the finish. 54 coming in here for Emma Martin. Wayward herself. Loads of targets down the bottom edge of the bed. These are tops.
14.
Not found.
Yeah, that 3 wasn't the most secure either, was it?
Game shot.
Double 12 is found. A huge sight from Lauren Bloomfield. But we have got a level game, 1 apiece in a race to 4. Both players capable of so much more than they've
45.
shown so far in the opening stages of this one.
45.
A couple of players, or a couple more players, sorry, through to the last 64. Aurora Focasato, another 4-0 win. In fact, all the completed games so far have been by that scoreline. Kirsi
41.
Vinnakainen also through. And Rebecca Barrow has just won 4-0 as well.
22.
When you get into games like this, the psychology really does start to flip from attacking that treble to, can I just keep them straight? Well, certainly doesn't for Emma Martin anyway.
40.
Lauren Bloomfield.
Just as we're paving out the narrative and we're just creating that story, they both go and flip the script.
140.
Great to see. And just keep them straight. That has to be the MO right now. Just keep them straight. Get those 60s. Build from there. Have that foundation.
41.
Yeah, it can feel like quite a lonely place, can't it, when things aren't going your way. You're on the streaming board, desperate
40.
to give a good account of yourself. And it's all just a bit stop-start.
You start trying too hard, and this is one of those sports that the harder you try, you often find it goes the other way. It's that
45.
relaxation through concentration. But you can just see it starting to irritate a little bit here.
41.
Lauren Bloomfield now starting to get frustrated, starting to push, starting to try and find something.
Yeah, she's on 2-1-3
81.
after 5 visits to the board.
$40.
40 for Lauren Bloomfield, doesn't go to a finish, but Emma Martin is down to 108 coming in here for Emma Martin. 1 treble required, 1 treble found. Double 16.
76. $134.
Well, great switch from Bloomfield. And it might not matter because Emma Martin's got, well, 1 more dart left to find that double 8.
16.
39 coming in, big find with that last visit. The 134s give her the opportunity. Double 16 here for a 2-1 lead.
23.
They're the chances.
Game shot.
And the chance has come and gone because Emma Martin shuts the door on that leg.
45.
Fallon Sherrick and Kim Holden now
55.
also through to the last 64. But in this match, it is Emma Martin who leads by 2 legs to 1 in a race
26.
to 4. And as you said, staying straight for the best part of this match has proven very, very tricky.
They're just all over the place, aren't they, at the moment for Lauren Bloomfield? And she's so much better than this.
Yeah.
Looking at the World Match Play race, she's position number 16 on that order of merit, just £500 away from being at the Winter Gardens. But at the
41.
moment, just struggling with everything. Darts left, right, high, low. There's just no pattern at the moment to the play, which just means that the release and timing is just completely
84.
off.
Yeah, and she's one of those players that we've spent a lot of
36.
time bigging up on commentary because there is so much potential there. Not really seen performances like this
25.
from her on the streaming board before. I know she did recently win a local comp as well, suggesting her game was there, her game was in a decent place, but days like this can happen,
100.
can't they? With no real reason behind it.
Especially at the start of the season, when you're looking to get in, looking at having a really good start. Well, this might be the worst start possible, because Emma Martin on a finish here for a breaker throw and a 3-1 lead. That finishes 1-4-4, won't go. Needed to find herself a couple of trebles to give herself an opportunity. So just
28.
chips away and brings it down. Lauren Bloomfield, nothing she can do, back on 2-2-5.
116 points separate Emma Martin. And a 3-1 lead. Double 18.
98.
Just drags it. Way lower the target. Nothing's come easy for either of these players in this match, but it's Emma Martin who's just found those 1 or 2 big visits per leg.
No score.
But there, she's found too many points.
Well, Lauren Bloomfield here wanted 1-2-9 at the start of this combination and persisted with the treble 20. May end up leaving this handy.
89.
Does leave it down to a finish on tops. However, Emma Martin coming back once again for double 9, 3 darts in hand. Misses it, but this time doesn't bust the score. Gives herself a chance to rectify it.
10.
Oh, Bloomfield is just chipped away. Wants tops to level us up.
1.
Well, you could hear there exactly what she thought of that. She was handed a lifeline in this game. Exacerbated at the back
4.
of the booth. This isn't an opportunity she thought she'd be getting. It's another
19.
2 misses.
Speaking of 2, it's double 2 for Emma Martin for a 2-leg lead. Finds it and just compounds the misery at the moment of Lauren Bloomfield. And as you mentioned, she did let out that no, but almost let it out before the dart even hit the board. She knew the second it left her hand, which again just goes back to what I was saying earlier, that it feels like the timing and the rhythm is just completely off today 43. For Lauren Bloomfield. One day does not make your season, does not make your year. That's what she needs to remember.
44.
How hard is it to rectify something like that mid-match?
Nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Because you'll try and work it out, and the thing you can't do, you've got the feel versus real scenario. And you might
100.
think you're doing something, or you might be doing something you don't realise you do. It's why self-coaching is impossible. You cannot self-coach yourself, because you're always
60.
working on recalled information. Yes, you could watch this game back and see if there's anything you could work on. However, it happened half an hour ago, an hour ago. You can't change something that happened it has to be instant.
125.
This is an instant impact here from Emma Martin after taking that little bit of a cushion
45.
in regards to the scoreline. Now racing towards the finishing line. 2-3-3 left for Emma Martin. A leg away from winning this match. Currently 3-1 ahead.
Yeah, Lauren Bloomfield back on 3-5-2 in this leg. But as you can
32.
see, Emma Martin not really making too many inroads with that visit. She's now on 201 in this leg.
43.
Well, that gets Emma Martin down to a finish on 158 with Lauren Bloomfield a long way back.
100.
There's quite a bit of aggression in those darts as well, I think. Could be her last visit in this match. 158 required, not going to go. But again, it's Lauren
42.
Bloomfield relying on misses, and lots of them, to try and get opportunities.
99.
Back-to-back visits there with the treble does get her down to a finish. Not much in it now in regards to the scoreboard, but Emma Martin got darts in her hand. The advantage of throw is with her. Treble 20 required for double 18.
And it's found a 116 checkout from Emma Martin. Made the last 16 of the first event of the day, and she is up and running in this. It was a below par performance from Bloomfield, who exits at the first round in the second event.